Hi you all, this is Sierra, and before the video starts, I want to let you all know that this is a video that's going to show you how my body reacts to cold weather. I was diagnosed with relapsing-remitting multiple sclerosis in April 2016 at the age of 25. And it has been a journey ever since. And I learned something every day about my body. And I can tell you, I am heat and cold intolerant, but something about that cold weather, when it hits my nerves, oh my God, my muscle activity it gets out of control, let's say that. My nerves and my muscles are definitely affected by cold temperatures. In my case, it does cause stiffness, plasticity, and pain. I had a lot of joint pain. And I just want to show you all just a real raw example of me just resting. I was at my parents' house, just resting in my bed over there. And literally I woke up and my hand was up like this, and it was my fingers. This is the hand that was affected too, to my left side. I don't know what my hand was doing. A little bit of background before the video gets started. I went to a holiday party, and of course I had my jacket on, but I probably should have wore gloves and a hat. That would have been very helpful. But I'm gonna let you all see this video, and please come back, get some tips on how to stay warm outside and inside.
I don't think ooh, oh, that hurts. Hey, you all. Today's December the 18th, 2022. So I was out and about, went to Christmas gathering. It was really nice, but y'all, it was cold. And I got myself, my body got really cold, and a symptom of my MS is that it's triggered by coldness, by heat and coldness. So I got a lot of pain in my elbow. I took a back of fame, but I got a lot of pain in my elbow. This is my right hand. This is my right hand. I can move it perfectly, no problem. But as you can see, my left hand is completely contracted. Like it's been in this position. How long, Mom?
About 10 minutes now, I guess.
About 10 minutes now, but my elbow hurts so bad, y'all. It hurts, and I can't put. And y'all, I'm at rest. My body is at rest, and it seemed like my MS symptoms just come when it's at rest. I'm trying my best to put it down, but oh, that feels funny. Y'all can't do no more. Can you see my fingers, Mama?
Look at the fingers.
Oh, God, it hurts too, Mom.
Tell them you can't move your fingers, too.
I can't move my fingers. My fingers are completely stiff. Oh, man, you all. The thing about it is that when you have attacks like this, I don't know how long this attack will last. I mean, I'm not in a relapse. That's a good thing, because if I'm a relapse, this would last for a while, but it's just was triggered by weather. So hopefully if I get myself warmed up. Now, I don't have my warming blanket over here. I'm spending the night over my parents' home. I don't have my warmer blanket, but that was something that I could probably use. I'll probably get my mother to assist me with warming up my blanket in the dryer and putting over me for a little bit. But I need to give my arm time just to rest. If I do that, then it will go back down. Can you see my arm good, Mom, or not really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to have to give it time, you all. But stuff like this is the stuff in the beginning of my MS journey that I didn't really record because I didn't want people to see it. But I was in a really, really bad relapse. You all would have definitely seen more, but this is an example. Somebody's been living with MS for a while, this chronic illness for a while, but how or my symptoms can change. I was completely fine. I look good in everything else, you all, but okay. I'm sleepy too. It makes it bad. I'm about to go to sleep with my arm being stuck. But is there anything else I need to say? Okay, thanks, Mom, for recording it, and I'm getting her to warm with this my comforter for me. Bye, y'all. Love y'all. Y'all. My arm, y'all, is really tight, and I want to go to bed so bad. I'm so tired, y'all. But it's just agonizing pain. Let me see if I can take this. I'll let y'all know when it start hurting. Oof, yeah, I can't. It hurts. It feels like my arm has been working out for a long time with weights. My arm feels heavy and just, oh, Lord. Ooh, God. Let me try to, can I turn on my side?
Mm-hmm.
Can't put it up, can't put it down. Oh, I'm falling in and
You
out
can't
of
straighten
sleep.
your arm out.
I can't straighten my arm. I'm sorry, y'all falling in and out of sleep. I'm so tired.
If you notice, my arm is still
y'all.
contracted, but it's starting to release a little bit. So it's starting to loosen some.
My arms are trying their best to not contract anymore. I mean, God, what am I talking about? What am I talking about, Mom?
Tell about your arm.
Yeah, my arm.
Look at your fingers.
On my face.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel like my hand is trying to release a little bit. But it's a challenge, you all.
I was very sleepy here, you all, but my hand and my fingers on my left side, they are still contracted. They are trying to loosen up a little bit. I do not know when my hand and fingers finally release, but I know when I woke up hours later, I could move my fingers and my arm normally.
What time is it? It's about 8 minutes till 4 a.m.
And I didn't have that joint pain in my elbow.
Sierra. Sierra.
Okay, you all, so the first thing will be helpful to help you stay warm outside is have a hat. Now, this hat is pretty thick. It has like a little thing on it, a pom-pom on it, but I would say it's pretty thick. I'm gonna show you all another hat that I have as well, a hat that I wore to New York that absolutely kept my head warm. I probably should have worn it to the Christmas party. Well, having hats like this can just keep the top of your head warm. It's best to wear a thick or insulated hat in the winter for that. And that's just to keep your head warm and keep the heat in. The next thing, now these aren't the best pair of gloves that I have, but I just want to show you all the example, is having some gloves, okay? And if you have mittens or a glove like that, it can be a thicker type of glove. Any type of glove I would say will be good, but of course, you know, there are different materials that keep you a little bit more warmer. Materials like wool, but I know that most people, you know, most people don't have access to wool every day, right? So just something like, you know, some cotton gloves or something, that will be good just to keep yourself warm. I do have some other gloves that I'm going to show. I was able to get these insulated gloves, and y'all, these are so good. And I don't know where I got these from, but these are so good, y'all. These little insulated gloves, amazing. So if you're able to, this will help you stay warm even more, getting something insulated like this. But if you have some cotton gloves that you feel like keep your hand good and warm, you go with that. Do whatever makes you feel comfortable. Having a scarf. It's another thing that I probably should have had. Having a thick scarf to just place around your neck. It keeps your neck from getting cold. It keeps the warmth in. So definitely try to see if you can find you a scarf. Another thing that you can wear are thermals, right? Another thing that you can wear are thermals. So it kind of has this material here, but it is really good, y'all. This is the shirt. It is really good having thermals to wear if you know you're going to be outside for a decent amount of time, for a few hours, if you're doing some type of activity outside. And here are the pants here. Yeah, the pants are right here, like a little matching set of thermals. And thermals keep your body temperature, keep your body heat in. It's really good. And of course, when you wear a thermal, some people just wear the thermals and put their clothes over it. But with me, I wear my thermal and I layer. So it's good to dress in layers when you are outside, maybe starting with a thermal and layering it with a shirt, some pants, whatever feels comfortable for you. You know what keeps you warm. But I would say a thermal is a good way to keep the heat in, right? Even more. If you can't wear thermals, always feel free to dress in layers. Layers are really good. Layers are very helpful. It can assist with keeping you warm. Now, I know that wool is probably something, wool is a material or a fabric that will help you stay warm a little bit more than cotton, but most people have access to cotton. So we have to do the best we can do with cotton. Even if we're sweating underneath the cotton, we just have to do the best that we can do. You might have to change your shirt. You may have to just wipe your sweat or do what you have to do. But if you can afford like a little wool, little pullover or a jacket or something, that's great. Another thing that I use, and I showed this in my other video, are hand warmers. Y'all, these hand warmers are so good. You know you're gonna be outside for a little bit, or it's a possibility of you being outside, maybe a party or something, or a gathering. Bring you some of these, okay? Bring you some of these. Again, with these hand warmers, once you break the seal, you just shake them. I kind of crack them a little bit. I shake them and I just put them in between my fingers like that. And it works. So these hand warmers are really good. They are by Grab. There's toe warmers too, okay, you all? There's toe warmers. And with this, you will put it underneath your sock and then put it in your shoe. I will say for any of these products, you have to read the directions on the back. You have to read the directions on the back of these little packages here to ensure your safety. So please read the directions. All right. Well, say you don't want to use the toe warmers. I bought these socks a while ago and they are so good. I don't know where I got these from, y'all, but these are very thick socks. Very thick socks that you can wear that will help keep your toes and your feet warm. But these are so good, you all. I forgot where I got these from. So good. And these are like heavy duty socks. Another thing that I use, and I forgot to show earlier, is I use these kind of like these little headbands. I just wrap it around. Not wrap it around, I just place it over like that. It's cute, 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 cute. Do that. And the top of my head gets cold, so I didn't even know this was gonna match, y'all. So I may just double it up like that. I may just double it up like that. Yeah. So there's different ways of layering up on your head as well. Different ways that you can layer. The next thing that I wanted to talk about are wearing jackets. Jackets are very important to wear. It's really important to get a good jacket to make sure that the heat that your body produces, it stays in as much as possible to keep your body regulated so you won't get too cold, so you'll be safe. So this one is probably one of my favorite jackets because it is longer, and my jacket has multiple zippers on it, so it's like which I absolutely love, multiple pockets in it, so I can put little different things in it. I don't know if you all are familiar with Roses, but I love that store. It's like a discount store. Y'all know I'm all about deals. Look how easy that zips up. And then I have like a little hoodie here. Got all this hair. Have a hoodie, y'all. So I love this. I'm gonna insert a picture when I was in New York with my mother so you all can see how I was dressed. But I had these gloves on. I had on a really good hat, which kept my head really warm. But yeah, this one is, I like this. Okay, y'all, so I do have a wool jacket here with a hoodie, and I have 2 pockets, and it has 2 pockets on the inside, so I love this jacket. I don't know where I got this jacket from because it's been a while. But now, some of the buttons are missing. So some of the buttons are missing, but I still make it work because they have some buttons inside. But so I got to put some buttons up here, but just button up a few and I'll call it a day. But I gotta give me some more buttons. But yeah, I like this one right here. It's really comfortable. Again, it's one of the longer jackets, and I like wearing the longer jackets that cover up my back, so I don't have to worry about that wind, especially if it's a windy day or just a really cold day. I don't have to worry about me feeling like a breeze where my back area is. So I like this. It's nice. Another coat that I have, I got this coat a while ago, but it's really good quality. I got this from JCPenney's, but it's 70% wool, 20% nylon, 10% cashmere. But it's like one of these little cute pea coats. I can't remember how much it was, but it's really cute. And pull it down. This one is a little shorter, but I like it though. You just button it up in the front. Wear like a little scarf with it, your little hat. Last but not least, I have had this for years. And I don't know whether y'all remember the True. They no longer have it anymore, but it was basically an organization that was highlighting the effects of tobacco use. And I was a part of the club when I was in high school. So I've had this since high school, you all. Do y'all hear me? I've been out of high school for a long time. I graduated 2008, okay, from high school. So, but this is so good. But this type of material, what type of material is this? And I see, let me see. This is 100% polyester, y'all. This has kept me warm so many days just by wearing this. I maybe have a thermal on, a shirt underneath, and have this on. It's so good, you all. So if you can go into like Walmart or a store like this, and they have materials. They have material like this in shirts and little pullovers. I would call this a little pullover. They have pullovers like this that you can get. This one is by Port Authority Signature. So this is this brand right here if you all ever wanted to look it up. But this is really good, you all. A couple of ways to stay warm in your home is warming up your throw or warming up your comforter in the dryer. So placing it in the dryer for a few minutes just to get it nice and warm, whatever level is comfortable for you. And then y'all putting it on your bed, putting it on your skin. It feels so good, you all. So if you do not have access to a warming blanket, this is a really good alternative. Just warming up your little fleece blanket or your throw and warming up your comforter. Warming blanket. This is a really good warming blanket, you all. I actually did a product review on this. But a warming blanket, of course, it has electricity going through it. So you have to be very careful. I do not eat or drink when I have this warming blanket on me because I don't want to be electrocuted. Y'all, I'm not trying to light up like a Christmas tree. So make sure you follow the directions that are for your warming blanket. This was a quick little video, you all, just to give you some tips on some things that I found helpful. I would say if you have a formal event to go to, like what I went to, it's best to make sure you bring your scarf, your hat, dress in layers, wear your gloves, because you never know. I am signing off. Bye. See y'all in the next video. Bye.